Schwingle Dangle. Boofmont, DuPont, Schwingle Bangle, Nat19, Vestige of Ophiuchus, Campaign 1, Session 81, Ding Dangle Longle.
Ding dang.
Floon Zang Diddly Bop Bang. Do Bang Bop Doop. And
I'm sorry.
Quintus Do Bop.
Do bop deep dop ba boo.
Give the recap.
But in Sims language.
But in Sims.
So, we have made our way throughout the evil forest and defeated some peoples right before going into this humongous, like talk with a lady at the city when we got there. The city, when we were walking through, people are looking out their windows, turning on their lights, sneering down at us common folk from up high. That's definitely what's happening. They're not scared or anything beyond wildest dreams. We stopped at a church, and the lady at the church, she was telling us that, well, you did great in getting rid of those things for us. Now the entire town is gonna be enslaved by demons. Well, and that's gonna suck, and like half of us are gonna die, and like it's just gonna be a humongously bad time. Dude came in and said, "Yeah, take this, Avi," and threw a thing at her, and we were all just like, "What's going down with you?" And he's like, "At least half of us was gonna live before you jackasses," and we're like, "Well, sorry," and he's like, and then he ran away.
He did.
We learned about there being some hunters that had gone off to attempt to try to fight the things, which turned to be an Arcana lost. And they're like, we've hunted foxes before. Let's go and find them. They left, and they haven't came back yet. They're probably perfectly fine. Whenever we decided to basically go off and go to the inn to get more information, innkeeper told us a little bit more, gave us some potions, which makes him the best person ever, because he gave us 3 potions. And said, you can stay here for free, and if we all live, then maybe you guys can repay me and stuff. And we're probably not going to, but that's just me saying things because I don't have any money. So if we do repay him, it's going to be on everyone else to do, though. I'm just a common knight. There's nothing. I don't have anything. I'm just traveling and whenever we had finally gained a little bit more of a thought of which way they had gone, we had decided to head off outside of the city. We stopped by the big house to see what was going down there, and it was like super late at night, so we didn't actually go in. But we're like, that's a pretty big house. We can come back here later and talk to the people in there. And we all nodded, and we kept going. Heading off into the frigid areas, we had found some little icy wolves, and they were pretty playful. We played a little harder, and now they're all dead.
Yeah, they got upset. Yeah.
There they go.
Mark your bingo sheet.
Icy wolves. and usually I mute whenever they go like this, but I have to talk. And that's we got through it. We went to rest. I think we're done. That's it.
They're so cute.
We saw a light in a cave, and then that's how it ended. You're welcome. This is Ryuji the Bard stepping in.
Thank you, Ryuji. Thank you for not barking, Ryuji.
Blah, 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 blah.
No!
There you go.
That's how Ryuji barks.
All right, it is 1 a.m. There is a very light snow. It is cold. You guys take time to rest over the course of the hour, and you regain your strength. Jerky gets a new token, which is good job, Jerky. You did it. And I release you guys. You have control.
Woo.
Take control. But
that should be about it. How's everyone feeling?
Cold.
It's really cold.
Yeah,
It's mostly cold.
Oh, boo. Let's go find these fucking hunters, alright?
Are you saying you're not cold?
I could be warmer, but I'm not dying.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's being kind of snappy because she is so cold.
That makes sense.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
Shut up.
Let's make our way toward that light then.
Away! As you guys move, Lexi, you're the main one who sees it. As you guys continue to move towards the source of light, which is not immediately in front of you, you do see what at first appears to just be a large lump in the snow as you move forward. But as you get closer to it, you come to realize that you see there is a part of the snowbank on part of a slope where there is a trail as if something had been cast down and thrown down the slope and slid. At the bottom of it is this thing that you mistook to just be like a large lump of ground that you see is a partially covered humanoid body.
Guys.
What?
What?
Oh, look,
What
right
is
there.
it?
Right over there. I think there's another dead body over there.
Shall we investigate?
Probably.
Let's see if
See
it's
what's
one of
on him.
those.
They may also still be alive. There's a low chance, but it's possible someone may have just collapsed in the snow.
Let's see what's on him. He could also be alive.
I hope he's alive. That'd be nice. Because honestly, like Logan, when you said that, I was like, I swear to God, if this is another fucking dead horse.
As you get close to him and check them for vitals, this person seems to be alive, but just barely. Their breathing is very weak. You see they're quite bloody. They look like if they were left out here too long, they would absolutely die.
We should get him into warm fire. Oh dear.
Throw him in
What
fire.
is it? I'm on fire?
No, this is very serious, Fenris. We gotta go.
Do you have any magic that can heal him? Are you willing to give him a potion?
Let me see what I can do.
Gwen, do you have any more of your freaky hand magic?
I do have some of my freaky hand magic.
Oh.
Nice.
I'm gonna make my way over and I'll pump we'll say 3 points into him and see
Alright.
if that does anything.
As you put your hands on him, you feel the healing energies enter into him. There's a very light golden glow that has this like underlying greenish hue that comes from your palms when you place your hands on him, and he slowly, you see his breathing regulate a little bit, and then as he seems to recover fully and his body starts to calm down, there's a moment where he starts violently coughing, and you see blood come up from his throat and spill out onto the ground briefly as he stumbles forward and pushes away from whoever's trying to hold him up at that moment in fear.
Oh.
Sir, you need to calm down, sir.
Who are you?
We're adventurers. The highest standard. We're making our way through these lands, and we found you buried in the snow.
What happened?
I'm unsure what that's supposed to mean. At the highest standard, I've never heard of you.
I feel like all
We're
that matters
killed.
is that we helped you.
How did I end up out here? Where am I?
Question.
You wouldn't happen to be from the village down off to the south, would you? Or is it east? I don't know.
The village.
The direction.
Stepped under.
Stepped under.
Yes.
That one, yeah.
I got no idea what you're talking about. I've never heard of. You see him like look around, his eyes erratically darting around.
Yeah, I've never heard of it either. Anyways, we're looking for some demons that we've never heard of either, and we're gonna kill them.
Those things that threw me out here.
So you do remember. Okay.
I remember the things that came after me, yeah?
Okay. That's good.
But
I don't
you
remember.
the village you stepped under?
If you're not from Stepped Under, where are you from?
I'm not sure.
What's your name?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I
Oh.
didn't think so.
Okay. All right.
You see, like, as one of his hands goes up to his head as he comes to terms with the reality of what he's saying. As you see this man getting more, not so much irate, but become very introspective as he realizes how confused he is.
Uh-oh.
There is not a tone of dishonesty when he says he doesn't know where he came from. You detect a tone of complete and total honesty. This man has no idea where he is or what he's doing.
Well, you're awake now. You said that the demons threw you out? What was the nature of your encounter?
The last thing I remember is, I was in a cave, being laughed at and surrounded by a series of demons who were piling bodies of other people onto a fire. One of them grabbed me, this large insectoid sort of guy, and he moved me out, and clunked me on the head, and then I woke up here.
Did they have some sort of fox with them as well?
Yeah, I think that one of them looked a bit like a humanoid fox. Very studious looking. He had a mantle on and a pair of glasses. Oh, he said something to me, but I don't remember what it was. It's so cloudy. All the other ones were chirping in different languages I couldn't understand, but that one said something to me. But I don't remember anything. I'm very sorry. I'm very, very sorry. And
It's okay.
I'm sorry you can't remember.
Perhaps
Well-
once you can get by like a warm fire and relax, perhaps your mind will settle a little bit.
Maybe we should look. If there's one cave, there's sure to be more nearby.
True.
So we find our own cave, hole up for a little bit, and then we know where they are, at least for now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're the lead of the game. What do you think we should do?
I think we should maybe try and find a different cave. At least put him in there and have him rest.
Agreed.
Okay.
Affirmative.
Hooray.
Can I use
we
my
can find
ridiculous perception and whatnot to see if I can find us another cave?
roll me another perception.
Okay, here I go.
Find a
You-
log cabin right over there.
You locate
Yo, right, I find this a
Costa,
mansion.
Costa del Cave system.
Hell yeah, bitch.
No, you with relative ease, you follow the ridge up to the other side of it, which is the closer one as of where you guys are, and you find a deep enough cave that it's somewhat sheltered from the elements outside. It's still cold, as there's nothing inherently warming it, but you find a cave that is suitable to use as shelter from the cold and the weather.
I can't wait for Miriam to be able to cast fucking Miriam's
The mansion.
Magnificent Mansion.
I was just thinking about.
Yeah.
Oh.
Give me 5 levels.
Yeah, man.
Ooh,
Like I said, I can't wait. I'll have
One
to,
day.
but I can't. All right, we head
Should
towards
we
cave.
create a...
What was
Alright.
that?
Oh, once we get there.
Once you arrive there and you go in, the man is cold. His clothes, from having stayed in the snow, appear to be damp. I'd like you. I can't wait until this vexes you guys. I would like you guys to roll me an insight check. All of you.
Oh no.
I suck at those.
No! It was right on the 19! Come on!
Oh my god.
Get it,
I
jerky.
did it! I rolled high!
Proud of you.
We have rolled a 17.
As you go, you notice his, Fenris, and Flux, you guys are the first to really pick up on it as you go. Weirdly, Jerky notices as well, but he doesn't really care. As you guys go, and you talk briefly as you find your way towards this cave, and you find your way to the entrance of it, you notice that his behavior changes somewhat. He very much has his hands like wrapped around himself, and he's trying to stop himself from shivering, trying to keep warm. Occasionally, as you guys move, he will give the occasional response in the very like, I just don't have any idea where I am. I don't know how I could have. And then at one point, you notice that his talking starts to become more incoherent, and as you guys talk, he starts looking to each of you with a very panicked look on his face, increasingly panicked, as if the small conversations you have about taking directions you take and such are starting to confuse and vex him. And you notice that as he continues to try to talk at that point, his words come out as this jumble of grunts and sounds as opposed to proper words.
Is this normal human behavior, or is this something we ought to be concerned about? The memory loss is, well, honestly, very troubling.
I'm rather concerned. It seems that it's as if he's losing his intellect talking to us. In real time.
Does,
Have I seen
amnesis,
anything like... sorry.
Oh, sorry, does amnesis progress this quickly?
Have I seen something like this before?
Not this
like
fast, no.
Not this fast, not... Amnesis nibbles at the mind, doesn't hungrily devour. This is almost grotesque to watch.
Build him a fire,
Trap.
and then we can move. He can wait here.
Miriam. After you observe this for a second, you are someone who knows a lot about magic, and also someone who pays a lot of close attention to people and how they act. You, as this is pointed out to you, and as you notice the slow decline, you become intuitively aware as he starts to make these grunts and sounds that he's making, that the words he's forming aren't any different than what he's been forming, that before, you all didn't notice, but he was speaking this way before, and you all just understood him up until this point. And that something changed.
What the hell does that mean?
Real quick, again, Logan, I haven't hit the effect on my fox form. I'm worried that if I hit it, it's gonna make the invisibility go away.
No, it
Is
won't.
that... It won't? Okay, cool. I'm gonna do it real quick then, because I get advantage on some checks and stuff while I'm a fox. Did it.
Gonna turn off your sunblade, though.
Good call.
Probably a good idea.
Lit up in my
sun
invisible
flying in.
We're
fox
just a
mouth.
fucking beacon.
It's
Sensing
just
a
a
problem with
floating
this
sword.
strategy.
Invisible with bright
flying into
lightsaber.
the flames.
Hell yeah.
Just hears like, is that a floating sun? Is that a tiny floating sun?
Beware! You have angered me!
The sun god!
What, because you're a fucking like... Okay, so the idea is to hold Lexi and relying on the boots to fly us up around the entrance of the cave to get a better look inside.
Pretty good.
You smell the distinct odor of burning human bodies coming from inside, overpowering anything else that might be in there. Alright, going inside. I'm gonna turn off a thing. Boop. Going inside the cave, you enter into it, and it doesn't take very long going inside for you to note that the rocks that are blocking the way aren't massive. I'm actually gonna throw all of you onto a map real quick.
Whee! Hooray!
Ooh.
I'm appreciating the scary organ music.
I
for
really-
this
I'm so
stealth
about
mission.
it.
Yeah.
Right.
We're doing
I
it,
love that we
Carrie.
have
We're
music
roguing.
now.
We're roguing!
Yeah.
As you enter, the two of you, being invisible, you come to that area, and you do... I'd like both of you to roll me perception checks, both of you that are in the cave.
Okay, thank God we have Lexi.
E.
There's two things you see just immediately. Yes,
Okay,
thank God we have Lexi.
so
yeah,
yeah. Hell yeah, Avi. Bread,
Oh, thank God we have
I
Lexi.
need you to know that when we went on break, I was cold, and I put on my Lexi hoodie that you gave me, and now I rolled a fucking 2, so this continues.
My God!
This is a bad luck hoodie, and it shall be burned
Hey, Carrie,
if this
have you ever
continues.
considered that the person putting on the fucking hoodie? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Fucking shade, bitch.
Bread's biting back. Hell yeah.
As-
I won't
She's correct
hesitate.
too.
As you guys enter in, the first two things that you see, and Lexi, there what you notice, is by this fire, which appears to be the corpses of various humans stacked on top of one another. Not a ton, maybe 4 or 5. Looks to be the remains of the hunting party that was set out. As you come in, you do see that beyond that, there appears to be. I'm gonna put you over there, roughly, Lexi. Give you.
I was like, why is my vision shifting? I look down to take notes, and suddenly I can't see the boys.
You do see them. You do see
Yes.
this large, humanoid-looking fox with this pair of very refined-looking glasses perched on the edge of their nose. They appear to be sitting down on the other side of the fire, conversing with a human. Beside them, there is a very large, again, a little bit larger than a human-looking toad creature that is standing upright on its back legs, though its front ones are leaned forward and balancing it somewhat. You see this webbed, sinuous, almost cape going from its arms around its body. And that should be enough! So, I've warned you, we didn't mean to bring them in! They appeared, and we didn't ask them to come, I'm very sorry! But if I were to help you, then... And you just hear see the Arcanoloth put its hand up towards it.
Right. You want your family to be exempted from what we plan to do to you. We understand. These intruders that have come into your town...
You see it stand.
Do not speak for you. Of course not. We will not punish you for their actions. Not as long as they can see a reason. And I promise. Phlebes, correct?
He, steps forward towards him.
I promise you. Your family will be spared. They shall not be taken prisoner. They shall not set foot in Gehenna. Instead.
You see him put up his hand, and the man ignites. Fire just wraps around his body. He starts screaming and hits the ground as his charred form almost immediately loses life.
You shall be allowed death like a regular mortal, as will your wife and daughter. Thank you for your service.
There's a very loud breath from the frog-like creature as it croaks, the croak resonating and filling the cave. Those outside, you would hear the screaming of a human.
Stop getting excited! I'm kidding.
Lexi and Avi, as they fall and hit the ground and that body smolders beside the large fire, you see the fox-like creature's eyes looking down at it, unamused, slowly look up to where the two of you are.
If you're going to come in and talk, then come in and talk.
Yup.
Oh no.
Single snoot boop.
Get the fuck out of there, Snoot Boop.
I don't know. That's just. I mean, stop. I don't know. What
I wasn't going. Okay.
We don't have a get the fuck out of there, Snoot Boop. We forgot. We didn't make one.
We forgot to figure out a code.
No, it was we can only rogue so well. It's us.
Yeah. We have a go ahead and stop. That's all we have.
You're like a
Just make it
woodpecker again.
free.
Allow me to be concise,
There we
interloper.
go.
If you do not wish to fight, you may leave. If you wish to speak with us, then come in and bring your friends as well. But do not stand there looking like an imbecile while you decide which you want to do. That would be a waste of my time and yours.
Give us a few moments.
Take all the time you wish.
Just barking at him.
As you bork at it, it looks over to you, Lexi. Its eyes, you almost feel them specifically with an intelligence narrow down on you. As that happens, you see it just smile and just lets out a as it does. It says take all the time you wish in Kitsadria as it seems to lightly bark back at you.
Thank you.
I will
Sandra.
fly us out of the cave.
Thanks, bitch.
As you do, Avi, you rolled a 20 on that check to
I sure
see
did.
what's around. As you do, you hear the clanking of metallic weapons, and you look up on two of the rocks that surround the area. You notice, beside you, you don't know when it moved there, but on the side where you are, you see these two insectoid creatures, once again of a humanoid description, seem to just appear on top out of nowhere. As they do, they aim these large tridents they have. These creatures have this purple chitinous appearance. They're like insectoids walking on 2 legs with 4 arms that all end in 2 large grasping pincers. Between 2 of them, there's a trident. Their insectoid head clicks at you in a language you don't understand, and they aim them towards you, sharing that. 2 of them are about 10 feet up from you. As it happens, though, you see, once again, the fox raises up its hand. They look back towards it. You hear it begin talking to them, emulating the clicking noises they make to speak. And as it does, they back off and they lower the tridents.
Like I said, you will not be harmed. We have absolutely no desire to fight a fight if it is unnecessary.
Right. Give us a few moments to collect ourselves. This doesn't need to turn violent. Well, do we want to go in with a plan, or are we just winging it?
What kind of a plan do we get from this other than talking with them? Our demands should be very simple. They need to leave the village.
We can't go in demanding things, though, Quintus. Let Miriam lead on this one, maybe?
Yeah.
I understand. I
But
was just bringing up what we needed to have them do.
We should also have a plan for getting out of there if things go bad.
I don't
Indeed.
think there's much accounting for planning at this point.
We should just go and do our best.
Yeah,
Okay.
So wing it.
Prepare for the worst.
we
can't
seem to
do
wing it a lot.
It's D&D.
That's all I do. I'll wink
I-
at Logan.
Purposefully not making a bird joke.
Is it okay now?
I think it's
I will
okay
say,
for Avi
whenever
to
she
do
makes
it.
that
It's
up.
not okay for us to do it.
A big grin goes across
Aw.
Logan's face.
There is definitely a chuckle from the wing pun.
Yeah.
I can say it.
It's not fair!
Yes, it is.
I'm fine as long as they get said.
Yeah.
You think I can resist? No.
Also, hooray! I get to check off an Avi on a bird joke is made.
You're welcome.
Yay!
All right.
Was there a
So,
joke made? I do
We
not
find out
understand.
exactly what their plan is, for as much as they're willing to tell us. But
Who
we'd be
knows?
prepared to fight if we need to.
Who knows? Maybe this could be beneficial if we can figure out anything that may help us with Diane.
Exactly.
How about you take Diane and leave, and really, that's the plan. Please take. I wish that upon very few people, but I think that might be worse.
Would I be remiss to assume the party then enters the cave?
Go.
Yeah.
We're going. We're moving.
All right, as you guys enter, you see the same sights. You see the insectoids who are standing about 10 feet up on some of the large rocks that are in here. For the purposes of, in case it matters, the ceiling in here varies between being 25 feet and 30 feet up. The toad-like creature, again, kind of steps to the back, lets out a resounding croak. Winchester, you're on Winchester, right, Quintus?
Yes, I'm on Winchester.
I'll put you to the side a little bit, and Winchester has your lighting effect for what it's worth. But as you get in, you see the pile of bodies. You notice that as you're in there, the one of the chitinous Yugoloths has moved the body of Phlebes and pushed it onto the fire. So you just see him, charred body, splayed out on its back on the top of the fire, being consumed by it. So it does, the Yugoloth, the Vollard. As you all enter, he stands, puts one of his hands across his stomach, and gives you all a very formal, slow, and respectful bow.
Greetings. I
give him
trust
a
that
half nod.
I trust that speaking in common will suffice for all of you.
Will do for the time being.
Now, according to the man who had according to the man who had just come in, you defeated our 2 associates that were keeping people from leaving or entering the village.
Easily enough. You're lucky it wasn't the others.
I should let you know up front we hold no grudge. You've killed them on your prime material plane. They will return in service to us in time, in Gehenna. So, there is no ill will for what you have done to them. With that said, may I ask what your intentions with us and the village of Stepdunder are?
My intentions are simple enough. We came to see exactly who was intruding on our territory.
What is owned by the hands of man does not matter much to us.
It is not man I represent, Fred. I serve two. One you would not know. I'll look him up and down briefly. The other, you may be at least somewhat familiar with. I assume you seem a learned fellow. The ruler of the fourth circle of hell, Fiona.
You, a tiefling, amongst this ragtag group. You wish to say that you represent Fiona.
They work with me, but I represent Fiona. She's like an aunt to me. And she's very curious as to why you're all touching her things.
Do you all wish to sit? If you do in fact represent Fiona, then I suppose we have some negotiating to do. I trust that you will not mind if I take precautions to detect if you are trying to deceive me. I am about to
gesture towards him with an open palm.
I am about to probe your mind. Do you have any objections to this?
Considering you're intruding on my lady's land, I do, yes. I'm not so keen to negotiate easily with thieves.
An interesting conundrum. We do not want to step on the feet of any of the lords of hell. But also, we do not serve them. Our intention was to open up a gateway to the prime materials so that we may see what there is to take, and this village just happened to be where we opened it. We could be convinced to leave the village as is, but we are quite dead set on holding this place open as a gate to Kalas.
Surely you can do better than here. This place will become a battleground in about 3 weeks. Your people will be caught up in it easily.
And you wish me to believe that without being granted access to your mind? Your claims are a touch outlandish.
It's fair. I wouldn't expect you to believe it so easily. I suppose you could wait, but none of you here or in Gehenna would be spared Legion's blade.
I am afraid it is not in my authority to cease what we are trying to accomplish. Ixold is the one who holds power over that. Perhaps then, representative of Fiona, perhaps you could offer us something that is of more value than holding open a portal to the prime material. If you were to do that, I'm sure I could convince my superior to happily change plans. It would set us back about another 50 years to build another gateway of this type. But it could be done if you could offer us something that would be of interest.
An associate of mine has passed through this place recently. A human, and I'd be several humans and a half-elf. She makes her way to a vault lost in the mountains. It contains some ancient weaponry lost to people here. You might find that of use. If you dispose of them, I'd also be, at least personally, slightly indebted to you.
You would ask a favor, and in return, what you would offer us is to perform a favor.
If you don't wish for the weapons inside the vault, then you could absolutely see it as a favor. I just know that they would get in your way, and you removing them from such a place is simply something you would need to do. But I would consider it quite the favor personally.
You had mentioned that this area was under the control of Fiona. Could you perhaps describe to me the nature of Fierna's control? Why do they have claim over this tiny, insignificant village?
They have dealings with my other benefactor, who I doubt you are aware of, regarding the exact same place that this vault is located, in the Cauldron. These mountains are unique, as I no doubt you know. The mirror planes thinly laying closer than most anywhere else. And they have use for them. One of us resides in one of those mirror planes.
Well, if the mountains are what you care for, we know that we have no intention of doing anything with them.
Yes, but you would interrupt the natural order of things. People can't suspect that something's gone wrong. A village of 50, 60 people, vanishing off the face of the map. Someone will surely come eventually. It'll cause a panic. More like us will arrive, but perhaps a little more scrupulous than we are.
I believe this conversation may be a bit over my head. Speaking to Vienna would probably be the best way to go. Oh, it is a risk. But if you would grant me a minute.
As you guys relax and wait, you hear the subtle croaking of the frog creature behind it, filling the cave as well. Nearing the end of the minute, assuming no interruptions, it's going to have to make an intelligence save. And it is 1 second.
Luckily, it's just an Arcana loss. There's no way it can.
I'm sure its intelligence is nothing.
I'm sure it's
It's so
Fine.
dumb.
So dumb.
So
He's not even as
dumb.
smart as Flux.
Probably not.
Well, you're making it at least at this point burn a spell slot. That's something to be proud of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Miriam, I love you so much.
What level spell is Contact of Other Plane?
Good question.
It's beyond my capability to get.
As they do, you see them stop. The flame seems to die down a bit, and the color of it changes. The area around you heats up.
Are you in any sort of rush?
What did you have in mind?
Oh,
no.
We have nothing that needs to be done until tomorrow night. I would simply request that if you are patient enough, could you give me about 10 minutes?
Oh.
We do really need these people up and running as soon as possible. Right now they can't even run their businesses. We have to be after the same woman I mentioned before.
I'm afraid that if I'm not satisfied, those on the other side will go along with their plans. And if I cannot speak to both Isolde and Fierna, I will not be satisfied. For a being such as Fierna, what is 10 minutes?
He takes the 10 minutes to ritual cast. Contact Other Plane.
A bitch.
Yep. As he does, again the room shifts and changes. There's a roar from the flames. He closes his eyes and you see him beginning to mutter.
Apologies for the intrusion. I am Volard Amir Arcanoloth, Lady Fierna, and I am speaking to one who claims to represent you, a tiefling in a town called Steptunder. I would ask, in any such place, do you have interest or control?
He stops.
I see.
He opens one eye.
What is your name, tiefling?
Mariam Lucius.
Those of you who can understand Abyssal, once again here.
The tiefling is of purple skin and does seem to hold your mark. Tell me, is Mariam Lucius a representative of you? I see. Then finally, I will waste no more of your time. Are they of any interest to you now? I see. I will be sure to send along some form of gratitude for your assistance, Lady Fierna. Let us begin again. Mariam Lucius, Fierna has no knowledge or interest in this place. And they know your name, but do not claim that you represent them.
We've been having a fight.
Then, in that case, I believe it would be best if you left us out of your squabble. I am not unreasonable. Let us start again. What do you want here? And what is your interest in this town?
Most of the things I said have been true, just not the ones about Fiona. We need these people.
And of what consequence to us is that?
I suppose none, but we all have to do what we all have to do. And I pull out a scroll, and I'm going to cast Force Cage on the Arcana Lock.
Oh my god!
And he is going to counterspell you.
And spellcasting modifier, charisma check. No.
That destroys it, doesn't it?
It does.
You pull it out, you try to cast it. As you do, you hear the clanking of the creatures on the sides. You try to cast it, and the words cause the page to burn away as the magic reacts and lashes back at you. The scroll is destroyed. You see a movement as if the insectoid creatures are about to lunge and attack, but again, the Arcanoloth puts their hand up.
Very amusing.
I had to try.
As I mentioned, we have no interest in fighting when we don't have to. So, if you are done trying to strong-arm us, I would propose this. Perhaps you had not realized it, but our attempt to open our gate did not work. We came through, and then the planes reasserted themselves and the boundary reappeared. We are waiting for those on the other side to readjust and reopen it. If you were under the presumption that if you killed us you would stop the gate from opening, you are sorely mistaken. In fact, my ability to contact the other side is your only chance that they will not attempt to open it again. Do you still want to fight, knowing that?
What solution do you propose?
That's for you to decide. We will wait until it opens, and then we will continue with things as we had intended. If you can convince us otherwise, that something is of greater interest, and your mountain vault does not interest us, then perhaps, then we will set our sights elsewhere. We have a full day. You may take as much time as you wish to think. In fact, I would enjoy the conversation.
I think we've reached a bit of an impasse here, friend.
And what will the resolution to that be? Will you try to kill us, and then try to fend off the hordes that will emerge?
I suppose we will.
He stands very slowly, non-aggressively.
I had sincerely hoped that it wouldn't come to a fight like this. It's not
You have no
really
idea
what I enjoy.
how much I've been enjoying this. Like, we've had such a fun time. So no hard feelings. Hopefully you die because you'll be okay and we can do this again.
No, it was very well played on your part.
He, like, walks around the fire over to you and puts a hand out.
God.
I enjoy
No,
this
no,
sort of thing.
No, I enjoy the hustle.
Shall we then murder one another respectfully?
I think we
Very
shall.
Lucius.
If you let him, he'll shake your hand.
I'll shake his hand.
He does so. He walks back.
How about the rest of you? Do you have any intention of leaving?
If you do, this is your chance.
If Miriam
Not
Lucius
even the
stays,
slightest.
I stay.
You did make the worst decision.
Would you be so kind as to give me the first move, since you had attempted to surprise me just now?
Go ahead.
What?
I'd like everybody to roll initiative, please, because we're about to go into battle. What an interesting encounter this has been.
Why so many sevens?
Oh, that effect stayed on me.
Because that's the day the
Oh,
dragon
that was my charisma. Never mind.
disappeared.
Lexi, you're so fast.
It's true.
Get him, Lexi.
Lexi,
Oh,
you know how
man.
he said to have the first move? How about you have the first move?
Yo, right, how about you get fucking shot? Like, jeez.
Lexi, you are the only person that's going to get to go before him.
Wow.
Just purely based on initiative. Okay, then we're getting into it. Let's do this. Lexi!
We're gonna die.
You hear the clanking of metal. The frog raises up, and its body seems to become larger just for it expanding itself out and not holding that crouching position it was clearly in. You see Vollard put his hands up, and arcane energy crackles between his fingertips. You see his glasses glow with this arcane magical energy for a second.
Let us begin then.
Okay. pull up my bow. And I'm gonna use a bonus action to get my fancy arrows so I can try to slow this boy.
Good luck.
Fuck, I know! One sec, let me look what the fucking check is.
There's always a chance.
Because I don't want to get next to him, man. Yeah, it's a fucking... Oh, he's gonna make it. It's a DC 15 wisdom check on these fucking arrows. I'm gonna try though.
Yeah.
I'll have to hit him first.
Yep, here we fucking go, boys. Big fucking Pachu.
Also, I think you're still in your fox form.
I'm still in my
your-
fox form, so I'm getting fucking advantage and shit. One sec.
You were in your fox form up until this moment. You will have to change back from it.
No, I said that I changed back.
They turned back. It was just on their effects tab. They still have
Right.
the
Yeah,
fox
yeah.
All right.
As soon as we came out of the cave and everybody
Okay.
was talking, I was like, I turned back into
I
a
believe
people.
you. I was just, if you were still in it, I'm just saying you would have to turn back. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, you're also, hold on. There we go. You're not invisible either.
Damn it.
Yeah, so that
Thank
gave
you.
you advantage. You
Yeah.
dropped the second 9, so you would have gotten that 30.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, no, that
Does
would
that hit?
does that hit the
Does that
Arcana?
hit?
I'm quickly running through some things, but yes, that hits. You-
Oh, shit!
Max damage! You fire at him!
Yeah!
You strike him, the arrow hits him, and he just lets out a as he turns and like his hand grasps at the arrow. As he tries to pull it out, go ahead and roll the effect against him. Depending on how well this goes, this could super influence everything that's about to happen.
Yeah.
The save?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you said the effect. So I was like, shit, cool,
I mean-
hell yeah, he just dies? Fuck yeah. I'm kidding, sorry.
Well, you wouldn't roll the effect.
I know, that's why I was confused.
Lexi, you beautiful boy!
That's how that's how
Yes,
those
Lord,
arrows
bitch.
go, though.
Carrie,
Yeah. Yeah.
it doesn't go straight to that.
No! No, it does. I've decided.
No.
He slowed. Sorry. I got excited.
So, that's the arrows? Yes, sorry, yes. You do slow him. Sorry, I was thinking of enmity for a second. I was like, he doesn't?
Yeah.
But no, yes, you're right. Yeah, no, you got it.
Hooray!
That hits him. He slows down. His hands seem to... The arcane energy sort of sputters between his fingertips.
Good.
This boy over here, he's gonna cast Cloud Kill.
Oh, no! Fuck. Oh, fuck. No, no, no.
There's a
Oh,
reason
God.
why I was telling y'all we're dead.
Oh, no! No!
Bye, Winchester. So long.
Everybody, all of you that are in that circle, and Quintus, it puts its hand out, and a plume of this noxious yellow gas erupts out from that space. This yellowish-green fog. As it does, let's see. So, when you enter the area for the first time, or start your turn there, so all of y'all are going to have to, on your turn, make saves against this. It doesn't affect you immediately, but it will. It's going to put it, not specifically there, it's going to put it here. It still catches all the same people, but it's putting it there. And that's going to be its entire turn.
Okay. I am not at all confident that this is the right thing to do, but it seems like a thing to do. So, I'm gonna just ask, like, Lady Mistra, could I, ask for your assistance? And I'll cast Dispel Magic on the Cloud Kill.
Are you using your Mr. feature?
Yeah, I have it prepared, but I don't have the spell slot for it right now.
What a thing to use Mr. for. Yes, you can do that. So Cloud Kill is... Oh, Come on, Fantasy Grounds. Don't be a butthead.
Really be helping me out if this works out, boy.
It would help out so much.
Yep, so much.
That's what I'm hoping. Like, I'm resistant to it, but y'all aren't.
Cloud Kill's 5th level, which means you're gonna have to roll a intelligence check to try to dispel it.
Cool. I'm a brain blast it.
All right.
Any favor?
It's likely you will succeed.
It is likely to succeed, but do you have any favor?
I do. Let's use both.
Cool.
We'll use one.
I mean, I've got 3 favor. Why not? Smoke them if you got them.
Hell yeah, bitch.
Agreed.
All right.
You're looking to beat.
intelligence.
You can get a 15 or higher on an intelligence check.
An intelligence check. All right. Let's see how it goes.
Too bad. You didn't get
Damn
a
it.
15 or higher.
That wasn't a 15.
Shit.
Alright, you roll a 26. As you do, there's a moment where this silvery light appears at the core of the fog cloud, and it almost seems to burn all of the gas away like a match lit amongst a flammable gas. It all vanishes in a flash of silver light, and there is no longer Cloud Kill.
Thank God.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, nice! What?
Offer Mr. a short prayer to thank you. And I'll use my bonus action to take a shot at Coleolagio.
Sure.
That boy.
Yeah, sounds like a pasta of some sort.
Delicious.
A little bit, yeah.
You must die because of that.
Die, pasta boy. Heckin', where is this? Alright, there it is.
That hits. That one wouldn't fucking settle on where it wanted to be.
There we go, make sure
Die,
that
pasta
fly. Perfect, I think it did. Alright, there we go.
You fire your arcane fire or your eldritch cannon, you hit, you deal 22 unreduced damage.
Hell yeah, and I push him 5 feet back. Yeah, 5. Away with you.
He like
Pasta
twirled
boy.
on the snow for a bit there too.
Yep. Hits the snow. Goes back, strikes its trident into the ground to stop itself from moving, just lets out a very faint.
Alright. And, yeah, I think that's me.
His turn. This time, with spellcasting, maybe, unless Miriam says no. Alright, he's gonna go up the rest of the way. He's gonna go up to 25 feet, effectively getting up to the ceiling. As he's up there, he's going to do effectively what he was going to try to do last time. He is going to cast after taking stock of the battlefield, he's going to cast a particular level of banishment.
Counterspell!
Yep.
Make the check again. He's going to counterspell you back. He's going to counterspell your counterspell.
Fuck!
Oh shit.
What level are you casting it at?
That was base.
All right, he's going to do the same.
I can't. I know stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and roll his spellcasting ability. Where are you? His spellcasting ability is intelligence. Here he goes. Oh, actually, if he counterspells your counterspell, it just works.
He just
doesn't it?
does.
It just
Yeah,
does. Yeah. He puts his hand out, and you see these 4 orbs appear in the air as he casts a 7th level banishment. As you go to try to crack it again, he quickly moves his hand over to you, and a wave of magical energy just courses over you and upsets your concentration, Miriam. He is going to target Miriam. One sec while I actually get you guys targeted.
All right.
Well,
That's
goodbye
it.
forever, Miriam.
4 times.
Lexi,
No.
Flux.
Oh no.
Oh no, indeed.
I'm a random NPC.
Ooh, don't worry about me, fam.
I have no
And
association
Avi.
with these people.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I'm not green anymore. I'm a random NPC
Neutral.
now.
Not affiliated.
All of you are going to have to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh,
Use a favor
well,
in my.
putting inspiration
Yeah.
into this.
I'm gonna use a favor.
Kitty, please.
And I'm willing to burn a luck point. Meh.
All right, are we all ready?
Yup, I've burned my inspo. I now have advantage on it. Let's go, boys.
The numbers are not quite in our favor. I would appreciate it if you would thin out.
And
Burning a lucky.
all right, in that case, I'm gonna roll it against you again.
Goodbye,
Yeah.
Flux.
I saw that.
Bye, bitches.
I don't know
Bye.
where I'm going.
As this happens, the three of you are banished. He'll have to concentrate on banishment. The three of you are incapacitated, and until this ends, you are effectively gone.
Fuck!
As we go.
Kidding me?
I'm gonna go down the list real quick. I'm going to make those of you that got banished, I'm making you neutral, and I am making you invisible.
Join the random NPC life that Logan is now
Hooray!
part of.
Hey, you butthole! Those were our rogues.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had shit to
Our
do.
guy who has the sacred god of flame and magic. You suck.
Yeah.
Mary, my father's up there.
Oh shit.
Oh God.
For the purposes of
amazing.
ensuring that you are not bothered.
He starts, like, speaking. First he starts, like, chittering again in the direction of the other two, and then he, emulates the croaking sound the Buffode makes. Quintus, you can tell the through line of what he said is,
I will hold back for a minute. You clean things up.
and he is going to use what's left of his 30 feet. He's already used 10. He is going to go...
So
He
just
begins
to make-
moving over towards the exit.
Would the hammer get opportunity attack or
No,
no?
the hammer does not get
Not a
opportunity
creature.
attacks.
That's what we
Thank you.
thought.
He's telling the other one to stay! He's leaving!
I will only be observing from a respectable distance.
In that case, Vogan, you're up.
I miss our friends.
I go here.
We're always with you, Quintus. Oh.
No, you're not. You're going somewhere else.
I don't know where we are.
Oh.
I wonder if I went
You
to
were always with me,
Mechanus
you
or
beat
something.
Nope. You have to be
If
born
you're-
there.
If you're native to the plane, you go to a harmless demi-plane. And if you're from anywhere else, it sends you to where you're from.
Well, good to know I was born here then.
Actually,
yeah.
wait. I'm gonna take that back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out the maul.
Alright.
I'm gonna yeet it.
You going back?
Oh.
No, I'll still take the movement.
Okay.
Yeah, but I will yeet said hammer.
Alrighty.
Yes!
I gotta take off the.
Oh, that fucked off. I can killed one. When you throw it, you'd still have the bonus. So keep the
Yeah.
bonus on for the attack.
Yeah. I just got rid of it.
Okay.
Give me a sec. All right. Yeetus. I assume that hits.
Ooh.
That does. Just to be clear, is your strength when you make the throw? Is it yeah, it's 25. Good. Yes. That is there any point? It puts up a shield. It doesn't burn the slot, but for context, just for fun, as you throw it, it puts the shield up in front of it to try to create it. The hammer breaks through and strikes it anyways.
All right.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna fucking. First, I hit him with the damage.
Yep, do damage. You
That's some good
strike.
damage.
Damn.
Nice.
He succeeds his concentration check.
Okay. I will
Automatic.
still. I'm gonna still make him do the save.
I would have, so I want to interject here because I would have tried to cutting words that save. I don't know what he got, so if it's really high, then I'm gonna burn it anyways.
Okay, roll it. Go ahead. Let's see what happens. Oh! You make it fail!
I like having
Yeah.
friends.
You had to get a 6.
Oh.
Well, the others are back.
Why don't
You're
you all
welcome!
with me?
You're fucking welcome.
Oh, thanks, bitches.
I'm gonna still make him do the save for the stun.
Yep.
Hold on.
Okay.
I hate that I have to do this. I tried to counterspell him. I can't cut a
Oh, no! You can't! You're right! Oh, they're still gone!
Oh, snatched away.
I knew you were never.
Miriam imagines a world where he makes that happen and the others blink back thanking him. The reality reasserts itself and he just mutters.
Yes!
That would have been. He just mutters. That would have been
The
cool.
Aaron giveth as he taketh away.
It doesn't happen.
I
Ah!
could have just shut up.
I must still make him do the save.
Do it. Do it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was so happy.
Yeah.
I hit the button. I don't
It-
know if it worked.
Yeah, give it a sec.
It's doing what it does.
Nice.
He fails that
Oh! Does he fall?
Get him.
save. If you're because he's stunned, yes, he would fall.
Hell yeah. Get him.
He does not have hover.
That's good. Cool. And then I'll just redraw my fucking.
So on that turn, you would have had to. Is that hammer two-handed?
Yes.
You would have had to put your weapon away and then take that out. So you would have had to drop your other weapon to do that, because
Can I pick it back up?
it would be back where you were.
Could I have?
And if it's here, no, because you've already used your interaction to take out a different weapon.
Well, could I have ran over, dropped it, and then pulled out the ball?
The issue
then-
is still you've used your interaction to draw a weapon.
Right.
Yeah, you still couldn't pick it back up.
Hmm.
Kick him.
Took the shit out of him,
Guess I
dude. It'd
could
be great.
kick him.
Stomp on him.
You can unarmed strike him. Go ahead.
All right.
Dump a mud hole in him.
Make sure you take off the bonus from the hammer because you don't have it in your hand.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, you think I don't know? Think I don't know how my hammer works?
Does the fall damage take a second?
He
Oh,
did,
yeah.
he did
Ooh,
fall.
he did take-
fall. He did fall. I will roll it against him. He takes. It's going to be a DC 10 check. Like it's 2d6
Yeah.
2d6 fall damage. He will take 5 from the fall. And boop, and it'll roll his check. He rolled that. He failed that.
Wow! Reality reasserts itself.
Yes.
I knew
No
you were always
way!
here for me.
He
Praise
rolled-
your fucking leader.
Flux.
Fuck.
You're in the dark, my dude.
I know. All right, I guess I'll take a step back. And all right.
I appreciate that the lighting system lets you make darkness spheres. It's very useful.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I wish I could see them because, oh my god, I would just. All right. I'll go around here and take some shots at Kolioabi.
Alrighty. Zudu, he comes within view.
Heck yeah. All right, so let's bonus action shoot him with my gun or my Eldritch turret.
Go for it. Come around, you fire. That's a hit.
Excellent. And get chewed.
Fire gets hit, and he succeeds his concentration
Pretty fucking
check.
good.
He takes 16
All
damage.
right. And I will use Firebolt with my action.
Alrighty, go ahead. You fire it. That's a hit.
Hell yeah.
Alright, gonna add my Arcane Firearm damage. And fail this save!
You hit. It rolls. It expires. It fails.
Yeah!
Oh my god!
No darkness for you.
Let's see.
Thank
where-
God.
None for you.
The darkness peels away and disappears.
Alright. So that's my turn.
Alright. Kolioabi. As of
Someone
this
kill
point,
it.
Vollard is not stunned.
It's true. He is prone.
He is prone, but he is not stunned. Kolioabi's gonna take a second for the DM to take a quick survey of everything that's going on. Yep, that sure is a group of people around the Arcanoloth. Yeah, that seems to be the... Hold on, how many... Yeah. He's going to go ahead, and he is going to... Once again... He's casting Darkness once again on Volard.
I got this, fuckers.
I gotta... Did that go in the right place? Yeah, it did. Darkness once again spreads out. The other Arcanoloths seem to all be acutely aware that their hope of winning this rests on Volard, and they are doing their best. You do notice with Buffo near Volard, it does seem to be offering it some kind of protection, though you wouldn't be able to exactly account for it when he was near him. His condition seemed to be slowly getting better. He wasn't healing per se, and I'll leave it up to you guys to get to the bottom of what that is, but the toad... His proximity to Volard seems to be largely the reason why he's not dead. That said, that cast a spell. It is going to move away from you, Fenris. It's going to clamor...
I would like to bat.
Go ahead. Use your reaction. Go ahead, Bap.
Yes. I will. I'm pushing down on the button.
Oh, you're on my
I'm
sheet.
on your sheet. Oh no, I was like, I have so many more weapons than I thought I did. Alright.
What are all these?
Meow.
Where'd I get all these daggers?
Oh,
God, get him!
Alright, here we go.
Nasty. Are you dead? No, you're not dead, but you strike it. It tries to get away and go up on top of that rock, but you swing, you strike it, and send it hurtling into it. It strikes the rock, and you can hear its exoskeleton crack as it does. It then recovers and climbs back up on top of it, but it takes a second after you golf club it over into the rock. Volard gets a turn.
No!
No!
And he is obscured. And he will very faintly hear the sound of him standing, and just being, you hear him mutter, cough up blood, and then just mutter,
Very good show. Now I want to play.
And he is going to Dimension Door.
No!
God, no.
I cannot counterspell. I cannot see.
Yeah.
And he is going to disappear.
We'll get him.
Sunder!
Bonk.
He's bonking the boy that's in there, so he'd have disadvantage.
Yep.
Go for it. Do him a bonk. Try to
Sorry
get him.
about this. Die.
Oh, dropped a 20! He hits though. Strikes. He nat 20s his concentration check.
Of course he does.
God,
These guys, man!
Why, pasta boy?
Why, pasta boy? That one's a miss. Flux.
All right. Let's see.
Around the cloud, Gale.
Yeah, that seems like the smart thing to do.
Around the poopy cloud.
Goddamn poopy clouds.
You're still in my range, pasta boy!
Flux yelling that shit.
I'm not gonna bother going over if it would have cover because of Winchester. Go ahead, you hit it.
My enhanced arcane focus lets me ignore
cover, right?
Yeah. Pachoo!
I of course knew that, and that's why I didn't bring it. It succeeds on its concentration check.
I'm going to die in here.
None of that. Okay.
I'm going to die in here, says boy who's taken 4 damage.
I'm going to die inside this cloud kill.
No.
Because I need to find them, and I can only see 10 feet.
You fire. That hits.
Alright. Arcane firearm damage applied. And
17. Got it. It keeps getting 19s. It's still up.
no! No!
Oh, you're doing damage to it. It looks hurt.
Yeah, that's my turn.
My hope lies with Winchester.
I do get him back on short rest. Let's shoot him with a fancy arrow. Here we go. Swapping the sunblade, doing a bow, getting the fancy arrows out. Get patchouli, you son of a bitch. Give me a favor.
You gain a favor?
Hell yeah, beach.
Winchester's in range.
I was gonna say Winchester's right there, so I get snack, right?
Yep.
Hell yeah! Yeah, fuck, bitch.
Snack him up.
It did.
Yeah!
Oh, thank God.
We should have him roll one more time for Cloud Kill just to be fun.
Cloud
Just to make
kill
sure. Yeah.
disappears. It dissipates.
I also need to know if he's slowed. Okay. Really important.
He's really, he's really slow right now.
Yeah, man.
Just like a slow motion falls.
You do become aware through the snow of the rising from the ground form from at the slope of Vollard, appearing quite a distance outside. As you see him raise up one of his hands towards the inside of the cave. Would have been difficult if that was still there. So, thanks. And he is going to chain lightning, upcasting it by 2 levels
Oh wait, no, this is fine for me.
into the cave.
Oh, this went real bad for me last time. Fuck.
Back to you.
Quick, counter spell.
You can't.
He's not within 60 feet. I can't do that.
What?
Light electric energy builds up around him. He puts his arm forward. A bolt of lightning blasts towards you, Flux. Hits you, charges. There's a sound, and it spreads out to everyone around you. You're all about to make dex saves.
Oh,
You got this, Quinn.
Dude, I don't even care about me taking the save, alright? I'm more worried about my horse, as always.
I'll brain blast it.
Alright, that's only for you.
Oh no!
Quintus and Winchester fail. Avi, Lexi, and Flux succeed. Which means Avi and Lexi, you are going to be exempt entirely from it. The others, as you are blasted by it, lightning courses through you. Winchester is struck, lets out a reverberating whinny that echoes through the pass, and is instantly killed.
Yeah.
Quintus is left critical.
As Quinn just sort of sees it coming, he seizes up and then just looks up, seeing Winchester on the ground.
And that's going to be combat continuing. He will have been up slightly farther than that, as he remains floating up over the trees, looking towards the lot of you, the snow gently falling around him as Winchester falls to the ground and remains completely motionless.
Okay. I'm going to use my... Okay, I see him there. I'll just scroll the map, never mind. Okay, how far are you, motherfucker? Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to summon back Vox Victoria.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to throw that at him.
What is your distance from him right now?
He's 50. I hold down my buttons. 55 feet from me, and my throne is 120.
Okay.
Oh, where'd he go? I can't see him. There he is.
That's because... Hold on.
Come on. I can fly closer to him, though, which I will do.
Okay, show me where you're moving.
I'm gonna get
Show me.
there. I'm still flying. just out of my vision.
No, he's not.
Okay. No, cool.
It is nighttime outside.
Hmm.
Your Avi has 30 feet of dark vision and devil sight. Anything outside that is outside your vision.
Oh.
I would let you attack him because you know where that lightning came from, but you would have disadvantage.
Yeah, I'll take it. I don't have much else outside of this, so. Okay, disadvantage. Come on, Avi. Come on, baby girl.
Baby girl. Damn.
Hold on. They're going to cast shield, but it's not enough to put them over. You still hit.
Okay. All right, bitch.
Hell yeah.
Fuck him up.
Come up.
You strike.
Lady Kolash.
You throw it, it hits them, it cuts into them. As it does, they hang in the air for a second and seem to dip down, then look back up, reassert themselves, their hands come up with more lightning crackling around them.
So I have one more regular dagger left. I'm gonna throw it at him because you know what?
That makes sense.
Fucking.
Yeah.
That should have had a diss, but I don't know if I can do worse than that.
You
technically-
No, you technically can. Yeah.
You throw this one at them. As it comes at them, they reach up, they pull the first dagger out of their body and throw it and deflect the second with the first. They both clatter to the ground.
All right. Do you want me to just do worse? For doo-doo?
For
No, you don't have to roll
sake.
again.
Cool. Thanks, bitch.
If you're not one, it wouldn't. There'd be no difference. Is that you?
That's all I got. Yeah, that's Avi.
Flux. This is
Alright,
a striking soundtrack for this particular
I
part
love
of the fight.
it. Oh my
You got
god.
it.
Nah.
90 feet.
Yeah, I can get there if I walk normally. Let's see. Can I get him from there?
As you leapfrog the dead horse.
I'll move you there. There's 60 feet between you two.
Cool. Okay, I should be able to hit him then. Okay. Alright. Bonus action, Eldritch Cannon.
You would be firing. It's 60 feet. It's just on the edge of your dark vision. You fire it. It brings together all of the arcane Doctor Strange-esque circles it uses for its shield, and it just takes it, crosses its arm in front of its body, and deflects it.
Okay, that's gonna be tough. Do I wanna fucking... Yeah, okay, I'll use a favor and I'll firebolt him.
Alrighty. Same with that. Flies at it, hits the shield, and dissipates.
Fucking shield! Ugh!
Listen, you ain't complaining when you got it as a Kasim, alright?
Well, duh, that's when I do it. When the DM does it, it's bullshit.
You can't just raise your AC, you're already hard enough to hit!
It has one more of these.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Let's fucking go.
It is going to assess, for those of you that are there. It knows not to hit Vogan because it encountered Vogan hitting himself with lightning earlier.
Ridiculous.
Whatever. I need to see.
Wait, I still have the ring from Quinn.
Also, you have evasion.
That only
And I
works
have
if it's
evasion.
specifically
Yeah,
targeting
I'm just
you.
making sure.
Alright, brain blast.
Brain blast. Who's it targeting?
I'm deciding.
He's putting up a big circle.
Okay.
He's figuring it out.
I'm figuring it out.
I'll say I'm 30 feet from Fenris, so if it does hit them, it can jump to me.
Yeah. It's going to target Fenris, and it's going to bounce to Flux, Quintus, and Miriam.
Bye, guys. Well,
It saw the others dodge lightning before and doesn't feel like risking that again.
I'm gonna use a favor.
Go ahead, apply it now. This one's only got 4 targets because it is capping its spell slots at this point.
Oh, I'm not surviving this one. There's no way.
That I feel that there's no way. Man, clustering like that. Come on.
At least I'll be with Winchester.
Here it
Shut
comes.
up.
It fires another streak of lightning that blasts inwards. Quintus succeeds and will take half.
How did you succeed?
Flux and Fenris failed. Miriam succeed. Miriam, do you have an effect for concentration on you?
I do.
Okay.
Because I'm fantastic.
try-
That's how.
As it strikes,
God.
Also, goodbye.
you're all blasted with electrical energy. Flux and Quintus, you are struck down. Miriam is hit and also taken down by it. As you guys prepare, as Miriam puts his hand out and calls to Vogan, a flash of lightning strikes the area, erupts outwards, and all 3 of them are struck and hit the ground. The ground around you is seared. As that happens, it is going to continue to move. It is going to start moving away. It's going to move 30 feet away and up. As it does, you feel just in your head telepathically communicating with you. If you allow it, you feel a ping that's trying to communicate with you telepathically, Avi. Do you allow it to? Because your ring lets you reject that.
You may chase me if that is what you think is wise. But if you die and fall unconscious at this height, you'll add to the pile.
Avi?
Okay. Fuck! So if I go out there, I'm boned. My boys are dying.
You do know from what you saw of him, it is about as close to... We're not playing Nat19, but it is about as close to death as it could possibly be.
Oh, that's infuriating.
It is.
I think we've got. You want to go after him? I think we've got.
Not to influence your decision. However, the higher you go, the worse it will be if you fall.
Okay.
We can get him, Abby.
You're saying go get him?
I think we could get him.
All right.
You whisper from 40 feet away.
I think we could get him!
Yeah, the worst it'll be if I fall. Okay, what am I
There's
doing
like
here?
soft snow on the ground.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're fine.
that'll help me. Because he is 80 feet.
He is 55 feet from you, because we always go with the shortest distance.
Yeah.
Or the... We should go with the longer distance. Because you're elevated is why. Yeah, it's 80.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I dash over to him, I can fuck him. I can fuck him. I'm gonna
Do it.
fuck
Fuck him. Fuck him to death.
Fucking
Do it.
good.
But it also up.
You thought it was gonna be better.
Okay, I've made my decision. I'm going to bonus action dash to a boy. I'm making my choice. I'm so lightheaded. This could go really badly.
I feel that.
All right, I'm gonna
Okay,
move
got
you.
this.
I'm gonna move you up to him. So you want to be up at 80 feet?
Oh,
As you rush
Me-
towards him, you see him
believe,
drawing
Avi.
those. He is going to, like, apropos of nothing, he's casting shield.
yeah, I had a feeling.
He's not in a chance-taking
Okay.
mood.
I am shaking so hard that I'm like,
We believe. We believe.
okay. All right, motherfucker. Yeah.
Oh,
That hits. Oh my! Now we're playing Nat19.
Okay, well.
get him!
Suck my dick, thank you, Fenris. Okay.
That doesn't hit. You go up, you stab him, he brings his shield up, you dodge to the side of it, cut into him, he lets out a and then you bring the other dagger up. He puts his hand up, the shield spell appears around your wrist and stops your arm. And I have no confidence that she heard any of that description.
Yep, nope.
My earbud popped out, I'm sorry. Anyway.
Cool flourish, go ahead.
Extra
Yeah.
attack.
Oh!
That feels really, really good. Thanks.
Roll your damage.
Okay.
How do you want to do this?
Yes!
Sorry, I'm losing my goddamn mind. I'm so lightheaded.
Are you crying?
Okay. No, I'm good. I'm like excited.
Damn it!
That feels so nice. I'm getting an icy washcloth on my face right now. So how do I want to do this?
Hell yeah.
I'm going to miss my first attack, spin, and then cut up right underneath his like fox jaw, right up through his snout, and twist the blade and slice it through the front, cussing at him in abyssal. Never come back. You understand me?
As he falls, as you cut him, his body goes limp, and you see it turning into, almost like turning to ash. You see him becoming white, like the snow around him. As he falls backwards, the last thing you hear is him telepathically in your head.
The worst is yet to come.
And he ashes away, his body dissolving before he hits the ground. As the night moon reigns overhead, Miriam, you come back to consciousness. You see that there's a pile of others that are either dead or unconscious that remain at the mouth of the cave, but the Yugoloths that were present here have been dispatched, and the Arcanoloth's attempt to flee has been derailed. I think with that, and given how much time we spent as we pull out from this, I think that is going to be where we're going to call today.
Yep.
All right, we're taking off.
Goodbye.
We're taking off. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, my
Bye-bye.
wonderful people. Love you.